Hello everyone, I am Siddharthan. In this video, let's understand how we can install code blocks and use it for C programming. So the first step that we have to do is download a couple of softwares. First one is code blocks, which is the IDE or the integrated development environment that we will use. So go to Google and search for code blocks download. So you will see this downloads code blocks thing. So you can click there and go to this download the binary release. So click this one, so you can close this ad and scroll below. So you will see this different version. So you can use this first version. So codeblocks 20.03 setup.exe. So you can click on that sourceforge.net. So we have different versions. The other one comes with a compiler as well, but we can use this as this is kind of a more standard one. So I'll just click on this sourceforge.net. So this will take you to SourceForge site and your download will start automatically. So this is the first step, as you can see here. So the next thing that we need is a compiler. So for that, go to Google and search for mingw. So this is the place where we are going to install the GCC compiler. So we have this mingw, minimalist GNU for Windows download. Again, this is also in SourceForge, so you can click this one. And from here, you can download this particular software. So I have already downloaded these files, so maybe I'll skip this part and open those files. So you can go to this download files and first maybe install the compiler. So you have this mingw get setup, right? So this is the file that would kind of you would download from this particular site. So you can just open this one. So I'll open this, click on install, and this can be the default directory. So C mingw. So this is important. So please take note of where you are installing this mingw. So I'll click on continue. You can leave the other things as such. So this will start your installation. So this shouldn't take a lot of time. So this would be our first step. So once this is installed, so we have like a different compilers and other stuffs in this mingw installer. So from that we are going to select the compiler that we are going to need. So let's wait for this installation to complete. Okay, so this is done. So once you see this processed and other details, you will see this continue button and you can click that. So this will open this thing. So we have different packages here, right? So for C and C++ programming, so we are going to need this mingw32 gcc-g++. So this is the one. So the GNU C++ compiler. So make sure that you are selecting this mingw32 gcc-g++. So click on this checkbox. So you can click this mark for installation. So this will be marked and go to this installation tab. So we have installation package and settings here, right? So go to that installation and click on apply changes. And again, in the confirmation, click on apply. So this will download and install the desired compiler that we have given here. So the download process is happening. So this may take like 30 seconds to a minute. Again, depends on your machine and so on. So let's wait for this installation to complete. Okay, so the installation is now complete and it took like 1 to 2 minutes for me, so not more than that. So now you can click on this close once this installation is done. So now you will see this checkbox here. So that means like it's kind of installed now. So you can close this mingw. So the next thing that we have to do is add this mingw compiler to the environment variables. So for that, open the path in which this was downloaded or sorry installed. So go to your C disk. So in C we have created this folder mingw during this installation. This is where it was installed. So click on this and you will see this different folders. So open the bin folder, or you can also right click here, copy the path. So we basically need this path, or you can also click here, click on this, open this bin, click here, and you can copy this. So this mingw bin directory, the path directory is basically what we need. So open your search bar. Now we need to add this to the environment variables. So search for environment variables in your search bar. So you will see this edit the system environment variables. Click this one, and below that you will see this option of environment variables. So we need to add this bin to this path variable. So you have this path, right? So double click on it. So this is what you would see. So click on this new and paste the path that you have copied, which is c mingw bin. So once this has been pasted here, so mingw bin, click on OK. Again here, click on OK, and finally you can click the OK button here. So now we have successfully added our compiler to the path. So this is the path in which the code blocks IDE will also look for the compiler. So I'll now install code blocks, which is the second step. So here I'm clicking yes. So click on next. You can leave all these as default settings. So this will install. Again, this won't take like a lot of time, just like a minute would be enough for this particular installation. Yeah, so now it asks, do you want to run code blocks now? You can say yes, or you can later open from your desktop as well. So that's okay as well. So here I click on next and click on this finish. So the installation is complete, and now we are starting this code blocks. So now if your compiler is not configured properly, like the way that we have added in the environment variables, the moment you open this code blocks, you will see this warning saying that it couldn't find the compiler in where it needs to be. So that's the error that you would get. So here you can create a new project, or you can also go to this file, go to this new, and create a new project as well. So click on this project. So here I am going to create just a C file. So I'll click on files, and here you will see this C++ source. So click this one and double click this, and you will see this screen. So you can just press next. You can say whether you want to create C or C++ file. I'll just select C, click on next, and we have to give a file name. So I'll just say getting underscore started, or you can maybe also select open a directory and say where you want this to be. So I want this to be in my PC, which is basically here. So in my local disk I have a folder. So here I'm going to navigate to my desired folder, but again you can save it wherever you want, even in the desktop as well. So here I'll create a new folder, and say that C getting started. So file name can be basic program or something. You don't have to put .c. The extension will automatically be created because save as type is C files. So click on save and click on finish. You don't have to click on this one and finish. So this is our workspace, and we have this basic program .c. So this is the start here. I'll close this one. So this is a place where we are going to write our C programs. So let's just write a very basic C program of printing hello world. So in this thing, and then make sure the compiler and other stuff are working. So here I'll say hash include stdio.h, and then let's say int main, open the curly braces, and say printf hello world, and now you can return 0. So make sure that you put a semicolon here and a semicolon here. And so we have to click this run. So this will ask us to build it now. So click on this yes, and this will give you the output of hello world. So this is how you can write your C programs. So I'll just quickly explain you what we have done. So first we are importing this ash studio stdio.h. So stdio is like this basic package which lets us use this printf and other input output statement. So that is this stdio. So we are importing this with this ash include thing, and this int main function is the one that going to basically have the execution script that we have, and then we have this printf statement which is used to print some statements from some string on our console, and finally return 0. So when the process is successful, it's going to return a 0. So once that's done, you can click on this run. So it should build only for the first time. You can also use this build and run, so that will build and run your script. So I'll click on this run. Now you can see the output. So this is how you can install code blocks and the GNU compiler, and you can write your C programs. I'll just give you a quick recap of what we have done. So first thing that we have done is like download code blocks from Google and also MinGW, both from SourceForge, and then we have installed MinGW from the downloaded installation manager. Let me open that. So in that we have selected GCC G++1 as that's going to be used for our compilation of C programs. And once that's done, we copied the bin folder, right? So we went to this place where mingw was installed, copied this path c mingw bin, and we have added this to the environment variable in Windows. And later we have installed code blocks, which is a pretty simple process. And once that's done, you can just write your C program and execute your script. So I hope that everyone is clear until this point. Please try this out and let me know if you are facing some issues. That's all from my side, and I'll see you in the next upload. Thanks for watching.